everyone. Hi, this is Dylan. Today is 29th of September, which is a Monday, the first trading day of the week itself. So today we are going to look at a few currency pairs. So we will start off with the pound against the US dollar. All right. Well, let's take a look at the weekly chart. So just a very quick recap. Price is still supported at the 200 moving averages. All right. So this is it. All right. So price is supported at the 200 moving averages over here. Pity is that price did not appreciate after a reversal candle appear on 200 moving averages, but at least it's still staying supported above it. So let us just zoom in into the smaller time frame. I just want to bring attention to this itself. I'm going to plot a Fibonacci retracement from the bottom to the top over here. And right now the price is being supported at the price of 1.6232, which is the Fibonacci retracement level of 61.8%. Before that, I also want to show this again. I have shown this a couple of times, whereby there is a falling trend line over here, as you can see, and price has already broken above this falling trend line back in a couple of weeks ago in September 19th, and so I'm actually looking at the possibility of price appreciating, especially after the Bank of England currently has signaled to raise interest rates as it finds that conditions for economy it's time to normalize, and therefore the interest rate should normalize as well. So there might be the chance that the Bank of England might overtake the Fed, or rather the US, to raise interest rate earlier. Alright, so there might be some form of appreciation for the pound against the dollar, and therefore right now I find that it is a good price for a long trade to bet on if the pound will appreciate against the US dollar, or if more speculator will place more bets on the interest rate hike earlier for the UK compared to the US. Alright, next we'll take a look at the New Zealand against the US dollar. Alright, so this is the weekly charts for the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. I would say that the sentiment has changed. Alright, the sentiment has changed from to a bearish one, a pretty bearish one, especially after the Reserve Bank of New Zealand Governor Wheeler has been trying to talk down on his currency using his the most famous statement, the currency level is unjustifiable and unsustainable, and that had posed a threat that the central bank will intervene in the market itself, or rather intervene by selling their currency. Alright, so based on the technical itself, this is a weekly chart. Price has broken below the 200 moving averages, not just your those kind of slight break above like this part over here, but it really closed and broke below by, well, in terms of pips, it's over 200 pips, and therefore technically price should be falling even further. Alright, and historically I would say that the Kiwi, or rather New Zealand dollar, is still at a historical high. Alright, and this blue line over here is the final exhaustion level being measured previously at 0.7924, has also been broken below, and therefore I would say that price will depreciate a little bit further to the next low at the price of 0.7700. Alright, so you might want to wait for a retracement, which I don't know if it's gonna happen because the fall is pretty steep, but if not, we will have to wait for the price of 0.7700 before we can do anything. Okay, and next we will take a look at New Zealand against the yen. Well, the New Zealand against the yen, alright, this is the weekly chart. As we know, it is appreciating and finally found some resistance at the price of 89.42, and it starts to move sideways. Now this is daily chart. Alright, the daily chart itself has shown a range. Alright, this blue box over here, the range has just gone a little bit wider, and right now what we are seeing is that price might break below this range, and if it broke below this range, it would means that the overall sentiment may turn to a bearish one as well, just like the New Zealand against the US dollar. As we know that the Reserve Bank of New Zealand is not very happy with the currency level, which is historically too high, and therefore saying statement like it's unjustifiable, it's unsustainable, and yes. So if price right now is gonna close below the support level of 85.76, which is the bottom of this trend of this range, then I would say that price will fall even further, and therefore you have to wait for further retracement. That means say price comes up again, then look for a short. If not, if it got supported at this area, at this support level at 85.76, then you might want to look for a long opportunity, but you may want to squeeze or risk a little bit, because if it rebounds, I think that it will rebound pretty strongly, and if not, it will just fall all the way. Alright, so that is pretty much about it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Have a nice day.